Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Everton are reportedly very interested in Chelsea's striker Armando Broja. Those links have continued today. Reports coming out of London that Chelsea wants around €30 million for Broja. Everton and Frank Lampard very interested in taking him to Goodison Park. West Ham apparently also interested as well. The striker, of course, spent the season on loan at Southampton last year. Did quite well. Frank Lampard actually gave Broja his Chelsea debut when they beat Everton 4-0 a couple of years ago when Lampard was in charge there. He's an interesting one, Broja. He's got a lot of ability, a good age, obviously 20, 21. He's a good age. I think Everton could certainly progress him as a player. And the fact that he's obviously worked with Lampard before might be a bit of a pull. The fee is obviously prohibitive at the moment, but if Chelsea, are interested in Richarlison, and more on that in a minute, then maybe a deal can be done that way. It is a gamble, it is a risk. It's whether or not Everton are prepared to take that risk, and €30 million is quite a lot of money. But if you get him right, who knows how good he could become. But apparently Everton are very interested in taking him from Stamford Bridge to Goodison. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. And apparently today Everton are one of a number of clubs interested in signing Christian Eriksen, whose contract at Brentford expired in the summer. Everton have apparently tabled an offer to the Danish midfield player. He's also apparently got offers from Leicester, Manchester United, Brentford, trying to keep him, West Ham and Ajax among the clubs very interested in the 30-year-old. I don't see this one coming off, to be honest. I think if he's got clubs after him who are playing in Europe, he may well be more inclined to go to them than to Everton. But according to reports today, Everton are one of the clubs very interested in signing him. Who knows? Chelsea are interested in taking Richarlison, as I said in the Broja story before. Thomas Tuchel is a fan of the Brazilian. The 25-year-old scored 10 goals for Everton last season, had 5 assists. He was our top scorer. And apparently wants to leave. That is what all the reports and all the rumours around him are saying. He's told Frank Lampard, he's told the Everton board that he wants to move on this summer. Wants to play in the Champions League. Chelsea, obviously, a Champions League club. But it's up to them to make an offer that Everton will accept. I've seen stories today saying that Everton have made their mind up on how much they want for him and won't accept anything less. Now, whether or not that can be, you can use players in that to make that money up, and Everton will be happy with that, I don't know. We know the Blues are interested in Conor Gallagher, Broja, who we've already spoke about, Colwill, who spent season on loan at Huddersfield's another one who's been mooted with a loan move to Goodison. So there is players there who Frank Lampard might be interested in. But Everton have to, hope that Chelsea want to do a deal quickly, if that's who we're going to sign him, and get the money in so they can start with their recruitment this summer, because we can't just let this drag on. I know we're pretty powerless as to how long it drags on for, but we want to make moves for the players we want. And if we're going to lose our top scorer from last season, we have to be looking for ways to replace him. So hopefully things will move quickly. But who knows? And finally, young midfielder Reece Hughes, who was released by Everton in this summer, has signed a 2-year deal with Tranmere Rovers. The 20-year-old made 22 appearances for the under-23 side last season, scored 5 goals and registered 2 assists. He's gone over to Tranmere. Obviously, James Vaughan is the sporting director at Tranmere. There is a thinking that Everton and Tranmere are going to link up a little bit closer from now on, and Everton are going to try to send some of their younger players on loan over at Prenton Park. I think it's a really good idea. I think it's something Everton should try to utilise if they can. Obviously, we saw Lewis Warrington go on loan there in January and had a successful loan spell over there at Tranmere, and now Reece Hughes has gone and signed permanently for them. So who knows, maybe a couple of our younger players will go over on loan this season. Thinking people like maybe Reece Welsh or someone like that who they might think needs games, or even Tyler Onyango, if he's not going to be part of Everton's first team squad, may go over there and get games as well. So we'll have to wait and see, but apparently a link up is close between the two clubs. But Reece Hughes has gone there, and good luck to him. He's signed a 2-year deal with the Prenton Park Club. That is it for the News Daily. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. The link is in the description, and the QR code is on the screen now. See you later.